Hello everyone, welcome to my presentation. I am Rabia. Today I'm gonna talking about LED and laser. The contents of this presentation, what is LED and what is laser. In this section, we will be discuss what is LED. In the simple terms, a light emitting diode is a semiconductor device that emits light when electric current is passed through it. Light is produced when the particles that carry the current combine together within the semiconductor material. LED construction. The LED is made of a positive lead, a negative lead, and a semiconductor die. These components are housed in an epoxy lens. Electricity enters the LED through the positive lead and energizes the tiny semiconductor die, and light is created. Let's examine exactly what happens in that semiconductor die to create lights. The LED is basically a PN junction diode that has the ability to give off light when certain voltage is applied to it. The recombination of the charge carrier occurs in the P-type material, and hence P material is the surface of the LED. For the maximum emission of light, the anode is deposited at the edge of the P-type material. The cathode is made of a gold film, and it is usually placed at the bottom of the N region. This gold layer of cathode helps in reflection the light to the surface. In the symbolic representation of LED, we can see clearly that symbol is almost similar to normal diode, but the only variation which we can see two outward arrows. These arrows used to represent the emission of radiation through LED. The light emitted by the LED is related to the semiconductor additived in the LED chip. Whatever color the LED is required to emit light, chemical materials such as gallium, arsenide, aluminum, phosphate, indium, nitride are added to the semiconductor material at an appropriate rate. Advantage and disadvantage of LED. The intensity of the light output of the LED depends on the current flow through it. The intensity of their light can be controlled smoothly. The on and off time or switching time of the LED is less than of 1 nanosecond. Because of this, the LED are used for the dynamic operation. The LEDs are very economical and giving the high degree of reliability because they are manufactured with the same technology as that of the transistor. The LED are operated over a wide range of temperatures, say 0 to 70. Also, it is very durable and can withstand shock and variation. The LED have a high efficiency, but they require moderate power for operation. Disadvantage. LEDs are currently more expensive on an initial capital cost basis than most conventional light technologies. LED performance largely depends on the ambient temperature of the operating environment or thermal management properties. Overdriving an LED in high ambient temperatures may result in overheating the LED package, eventually leading to device failure. Also, we can say voltage sensitivity, light quality, area light source, electrical polarity, etc. What is laser? Laser is actually an acronym. It stands for light amplification. And also, laser is a source of coherent monomagnetic radiation in the optical region of electromagnetic spectrum light. In 1970, Albert Einstein announced his theory of stimulated emission regarding laser, indicating their possibilities. Thereafter, Theodore Maimon of the US succeeded in producing the world's first laser oscillator using a ruby crystal in 1960. Subsequently, various laser oscillator phenomena were discovered by researchers around the world. What of the principle of laser? Normally, atoms and molecules move with a given specific energy. If they receive energy from an external source, these atoms and molecules move with a higher energy. This is called an excited state. After a while, the atoms and molecules realize this extra energy and return to their original energy state. At that time, the realized extra energy is emitted externally as light. This is called spontaneous emission. When this light collides with other atoms and molecules that have high energy, light with the same properties is emitted. This is called stimulated emission. Normally, since the number of atoms and molecules with high energy is low, the emitted light is extremely weak. But if the number of atoms and molecules with high energy is increased by some method or other, stimulated emission occurs in the Evolenko effect and strong light is emitted. This is light amplification. In addition, if mirrors are placed facing each other under certain conditions and the emitted light is repeatedly reflected, the light is amplified in a specific direction and strengthened even further. This is the principle of laser. In this section, the working principle of laser is explained in more detail. Also, lasers are classified into 4 types based on the type of laser medium used. Type of laser: solid-state laser, gas laser, liquid laser, semiconductor laser. Let's examine these 4 types a little bit. Solid-state laser. A solid-state laser is a laser that uses solid as a laser medium. In this laser, glass or crystalline materials are used. In solid-state laser, light energy is used as pumping source. Light sources such as flash tube, flash lamps, arc lamps, or laser diodes are used to achieve pumping. Gas laser. A gas laser is a laser in which an electric current is discharged through a gas inside the laser medium to produce laser light. In gas lasers, the laser's medium is in the gaseous state. Gas lasers are used in applications that require laser light with very high beam quality and long turn lengths. In gas laser, the laser medium or gain medium is made up of the mixture of gases. This mixture is packed up into a glass tube. The glass tube filled with the mixture of gases acts as an active medium or laser medium. A gas laser is the first laser that works on the principle of converting electrical energy into light energy. Liquid laser. A liquid laser is a laser that uses the liquid as laser medium. In liquid lasers, light supplies energy to the laser medium. Semiconductor laser. Semiconductor lasers play an important role in our everyday life. These lasers are very cheap, compact size, and consume low power. Semiconductor lasers are also known as laser diodes. Advantage and disadvantage of laser. Advantage: it has high information carrying capacity and hence is used in communication domain for transmission of information. It is free from electromagnetic interference. This phenomenon is used in optical wireless communication through free space for telecommunication as well as computer networking. It has very minimum signal leakage. Laser-based fiber optic cables are very light in weight and hence are used in fiber optic communication system. It is less damaging compared to X-rays and hence widely used in medical field to treatment of cancers. It is used to burn small tumors on eye surface and also on tissue surface. Disadvantage: it is expensive and hence more expenditure to the patients requiring laser-based treatments. Increases complexity and duration of treatment based on laser device or equipments. Laser beam is very delicate to handle in cutting progress. The slight mistake in adjust distance and temperature may lead to burning or discoloring of the metals. Moreover, it requires higher power during the cutting process. It is harmful to human beings and often burns them during contacts. These links are the bibliography I use. Thank you for watching my presentation. Goodbye, take care.